Antu, can you hear me? I know you can. Today we'll learn how you're welcome to this Walk It Out Time session with praise, and I trust you're doing very well. So today we'll learn. Let's go straight to the point. Let's go straight to the point. I can't wait to start up with this thing. We'll do a little bit of Excel today. We're having an Excel class from basic. There was a time I didn't know anything about Excel, but I had to read some books, enrolled for some courses, and by God's grace, with the little I know, I could do something. So I feel if I do a tutorial, you could learn to the way I learned and get on with this. So the first thing we'll start with is using the sum formula. How to use the sum formula. Sum formula is more of if you need to carry out an analysis on something big, let's say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 2 million plus 1.5 million plus 3.7 million. If you need to do that, then you need to use a formula to get your answer quickly. No time to waste. So before we learn the sum formula, a little introduction on Excel. The Excel sheet is a spreadsheet by Microsoft that helps for business analysis, strategic planning, and numeric and financial analysis too. It's when you open it, this is the first thing you get. Let's close it. Don't save. When you open it, when you install it and open it, this is the first page you get. It's divided into these are columns, and then rows. You get columns and rows, unlimited. So these are for the column. You can write on and then each you can see that the columns and rows, they both intertwine or intersect to form different boxes. These boxes are called cells. CELLS. Different cells. So this is cell A1, as you can see here. This is where the name of the box or the name of the cell is being written. This is A1, this is B1, this is C1. So C stands for column C. As you can see, column C, then 1 is the row. So this is the first row. So if you come here, it's column C, but row 2. So that's how we have C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, column C, and row 6. So right on the cell, you have to double click on it, or just click on it. You don't double click. Just click on it, and then the boy is good. Enter takes you to the next cell below it. So when you write something and you click on enter, it takes you to the cell below it. And then, but when you write something, the boy is not good. And you click on the tab. Tab is a shortcut for taking you to the next cell after it. You can see this. So enter below, tab the one after it. So we'll use enter now, and we are dealing with numbers. So we'll learn the sum formula. So use the sum formula. We can make that bold so that good. Now to use the sum formula, let's come to an empty cell. Assuming we have different numbers: 200, enter 300, enter 500, enter 600, enter 500, enter 600, enter 200, enter 100. And you need to know the sum of these. There are several ways you can know the sum of these ones. No need to check time. Just do something. The first way I'll teach you is the very easy natural method, which is coming to the first row, left click on the first row, left click and hold actually, and then drag. Of course, you know how to drag. You left click and then use your mouse and drag down. So left click here and drag down. Now when you drag down, if you look below, close to this place, It gives you the average number. It gives you the count. Count means how many numbers you've typed in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 numbers, and it gives you the sum, and we have a sum of 3,000 here. You don't need to do any other thing. 375 counts 8 and 3,000 persons. Yeah. So imagine you just need, without typing anything, just type in your numbers. We'll take this off and type another one. 4,000, enter 5,000, enter 6,000, enter 7,000, and different millions, and write them. All you need to do is come to the first one, left click, hold, and drag to the last one. Come here and check your sum. This is your sum, this is your average, and this is your count. That's the first way. But if you need to submit it, then you know you need to go extra mile. You don't just need to know it for yourself, you need to write it down or make it known in your Excel sheet, like for interviews. So let's say we have 200, and then we have 300, and then we have 400 and 500 and 600 and 100. Now we can um, use the first method and know the sum here, but that's not enough. What we'll do is, the second way you can do this quickly is to left click and drag all of them to, then come right here and click on auto sum. Auto sum is a shortcut that gives you the sum immediately and brings it down. It gives you the sum in this cell beneath it. So if you click on auto sum, look, it gives us 2,100. We can make that bold. So it's telling us that this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this auto sum is 2,100. Excel is built in a very, very wonderful way, such that if we change this 600 to 500, the sum changes immediately. That's why you need to learn this. So if you change it, it changes immediately because of the added number you've done. So that's the second way. Very easy, very, very quick. Now the other way would delete this. The other way you can get sum is to come right here, or any cell you want the sum of the numbers to come up, you can go and click it. So if this is for number of COVID victims, God forbid, but it's an example, and then 200, and then we'll come here and want to make a reference to this. So we say numbers of COVID victims, COVID-19 of course, and then we want the number to be here. So these are the data. We want the sum to be here. So what we'll do is we'll click on the equals to. What equals to does in Excel is that it initiates the formula mode, and then you click on sum, S-U-M. You see sum, yeah, you double click on it. So it's telling us sum, bracket open, we should write the number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. So you can come and start clicking. This is the first one we want to add, so you put a comma. The second one, put a comma. The third one, comma. Fourth one, comma, comma, and comma. Usually, the long process is you have to do a bracket close to complete everything, but I don't do that. After doing this, I click on the enter with so much joy, and you get your answer. If you double click, you see what you did. Click on enter, and everything fixes up itself. This is very important in the sense that, assuming we have some numbers around scattered around 2, 5, and then we have 3, 7, and let's say this was further distributed to this being for boys and girls and boys and boys and girls and boys. So boys contracted it more, right? That's bad. So if we want to get the sum here, and we're asked to get the total sum of boys that have been affected by this virus and submit it in 2 minutes time. Very simple. What you need to do is click. You can't use the first process now because it will give you the sum of everything. So what we'll do is click on number of COVID victims and then equals to, and then come here, and then you have to write sum. If you see sum here, you can double click on it, or you put your brackets open there yourself. I like doing shortcuts, so I'll double click. The first number is 200 for boys. Okay, we are getting that for boys alone, so 400 boys. So you have to, sorry, you have to come here. After 200 boys, you put a comma, and then 400 boys, you put a comma. Where's boy again? Okay, we have 500, you put a comma, another boy, and this, you put a comma, and then we add this, put a comma, and then come and add this. Then when you're done, all you need to do now, oh, picking my nose, and then you click on the enter. So the enter gives you the answer immediately. 7,400. 7,400 bots. So that's that for the sum formula. What other way can we get it done? What other way? What other way? What other way? What other way? If you have any question, do well to write your question in the comment box. If you understand, tell me. If you don't understand, let me know. And do it to subscribe and follow this page to get more. Watch out for the Excel playlists and get on the train. Thank you very much. God bless you. Allah bless you. I'll see you when you see me.